Hi, it's Jennifer Seven from Seven Company Weight Loss and Wellness Center, and I just wanted to do a little touch base with you today. I know this week is a big week as kids are headed off to college and they're headed back to school. It's probably a very hectic time for most of us. So much to do, and we're completely off of our routines. We might have been off of our routines all summer. I know I've been a little bit out of my healthy eating routine. And I know that I want to get back to it. I certainly want to get back into my jeans for the fall and all my fun clothes. So here's a couple tips for you. We're going to be doing this big tune-up challenge that's going to start on September 16th. That's still a couple weeks away. So what can you do in the meantime? You're not ready to do a full-blown phase 1 on Ideal Protein, but you want to be thinking about it. So what you can do, and what I'm doing, because I am going to join in on this challenge in September as well, but I don't really want to wait that long, but I can't really commit to it because there's still too much going on right now. So here's what I am doing, and I would suggest you give it a try. We know that carbohydrates are what we are going to have to really reduce when we start Ideal Protein. When we get on Ideal Protein, we know it's vegetables and protein. Not all these carbs, the breads, the dairy, the pasta, all the white foods, the rice, the potatoes. Those we know have to go. And we also know that the first week of phase 1, as you are really detoxing these carbohydrates, these sugars out of your system, that we might not feel great. Some of the ways that we feel as we're eliminating sugars, we may feel headachy, we might feel very fatigued, tired. We might be a little bit nauseous. We might be hungry. And that's very typical of our first 3 to 4 days on any program where you're detoxing the sugars and carbohydrates out of your system. We also know that about day 4 is when you're going to feel great. You're going to wake up and your energy is going to be back. The headache's gone. You're not hungry. And most importantly, you're just bouncing around with lots of energy. So we know that that's coming. The first time you do this program, it's exciting to see what happens that first week. Second time around, it's a little harder to wrap your brain around it. So here's what you can do. Just begin to eliminate some of these high glycemic foods. Pick a couple and say, I'm going to eliminate bread from my diet for the next week or 2. Maybe start with one food. I'm going to eliminate bread, and then I'm going to eliminate potatoes, and then I'm going to eliminate rice. Begin to gradually remove these foods from your diet. Other foods that you could begin to eliminate would be dairy. You could also cut back on your fruits. What else? Basically, the white foods are the biggest. If you're a big soda drinker, this might be a good time to start cutting back on sodas because there is a withdrawal effect when you're drinking a lot of soda. There's the caffeine, and there's a lot of bad things in soda. So start cutting that back. When you get to phase 1, you know it's going to be water, lots and lots and lots of water. So start just simply adding more water into your diet. So if you were to begin to pick 1 or 2 things and say, okay, for the next 3 or 4 days, I'm going to eliminate the white foods. I'm going to cut back. If I'm drinking multiple sodas, maybe I'll cut back to half of that. So that your goal is by the time you start, and if you join us on our tune-up challenge, it's going to start on September 16th. This is the big kickoff. Wouldn't it be nice to have all this out of your system by the time you start so that you won't experience those detox symptoms that first week? Alcohol is a big issue for a lot of people in terms of not wanting to give up that nightly glass of wine. I love wine myself, so that's harder. But if you can begin to cut back so that it's not so hard when you get to phase 1, and you'll be more successful. So those are just a few tips I have for you. Just pick a few. You don't have to do it all. That's for later. And again, that'll make it easier. So just so you know what's coming with our tune-up challenge, you can join in. This is going to be a brand new, very intensive 7-week program. And the average weight loss with our clients when they do this program is about 2 pounds a week for women. And that's 2 pounds of fat. So if you do it for 7 weeks, that gives you a good idea of what you might be able to lose over the next 7 weeks if you stick to it when you do this program. I know that I'm looking to lose about that 10 pounds, or a little bit more wouldn't be so bad. And then think of the fabulous shape you'll be in and how good you'll feel for the holidays. So we want to get this done before Halloween. And then you can enjoy Thanksgiving and all of the holidays and everything that's coming up. So again, we're going to kick off on September 16th. What you need to do now, if you want to join us, is you want to contact our office and get registered for the TuneUp. It's a $55 fee. That includes everything except your food for the 7-week challenge. And you are going to have a special offer. You will be able to order a one-time order of whatever amount of food you want to get, and you're going to get 10% off if you get that order in before September 4th. And then we'll have your food ready for you by the next week. You'll be all ready, clean out your pantry, have that Last Supper, and you'll be ready for the 16th. So registering for the TuneUp challenge, getting your order in, and then a special bonus we have for the first 10 people that join our challenge, and we only have a few left actually, is a book written by Dr. Tran Tien Chen, who wrote Ideal Protein Because It's Your Life, because it's your life. And it's a wonderful book that we're going to give you if you get signed up and registered for the TuneUp challenge. The first 10 are going to get this wonderful book. And he explains the whole philosophy behind this protocol. And I've met Dr. Tran. He's a wonderful, very knowledgeable doctor. He's been doing this protocol for his patients for many years, but he writes it with such compassion because weight loss isn't easy. Okay, so a few tips. Remember, pick up a few things, cut them out of your diet between now and the 16th, cut back on any sodas or alcohol. It's just very helpful. It'll make that first week so much easier. You may lose a pound or two in the meantime. Get registered, get your Dr. Tran book, get your order in, and then be with us because you are going to be amazed at all of the support and all the great things that we're going to be giving you over these 7 weeks. It's a program like we've never done before. We're going to have master classes on the things, the obstacles that get in your way that you need help with. We're going to do a master class every week. We're going to be giving you dinner recipes because many of our clients say the dinner meal is the tough one. So every week, the coaches and I, we're going to do a Facebook Live with our recipes for the week. You're going to get the recipes. You're going to get affirmations. You're going to be encouraged to journal. We're going to be rolling out 7 amazing meditations that you'll be able to use on your own whenever you like, as much as you like. This is really going to be an amazing program. So if you have questions, just contact us at 7 Company. And I really look forward to seeing you and start doing those little things right now to get you ready. Okay, have a great day.